We are official. We are official. Big dog. It's week 3 in the NFL. Look. We don't even have a name for
I don't
any
know
of
what
the
it's
things
called.
we're doing right now. We have.
Yeah.
Say what?
I said I don't know what we're gonna call ourselves, but
Yeah, we have no idea. We just had a thought because we are football heads and we played
yeah,
football. We figured we'd just hop on here and talk football. I mean, that's what everybody wants to talk about, right? It's
yeah,
football season. We're just done with week 3. We're heading into week 4.
yeah,
So we're just about a quarter of the way done with the season already, which makes me sad.
yeah.
Because so many great things have already happened, bro. I'm glad I'm able to do this with you, Vel. Look, Vel and
Yeah,
I
bro.
played ball back in high school. I think I met you sophomore year in high
Yeah, it was
school.
sophomore year. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sophomore year, and
Yeah.
it's just the funniest motherfucker I've ever met. Still is.
Aw,
And
sweet.
now we're coming together as a unit here to create some football content, which is what I know all you guys want to see. So
Heck yeah.
should be fun. Should be fun. Well, um, since we don't have a name, we will eventually have a name. We just wanted to come out here with this content because we're filming this on a Tuesday. You'll see it on a Tuesday wherever you are, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe on a Wednesday. I don't know when you're going to watch this video, but you will be watching it hopefully soon. What you got to do, you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You know
Oh,
all that stuff, especially from YouTube. Hit
and
all
in
that.
the comments, if you could think of some names, yeah, help us out. Yeah.
Boom. There it is right there. You can help us out, find out some names, think of some names that you could call us. Please, nothing stupid, nothing idiotic, nothing racist. I mean, obviously.
Wait,
Um,
wait. So for
yeah.
right now, when it's on YouTube right now, what is it gonna be called?
I don't know. I
I
have
didn't
no
thought
idea.
about that.
So people who are seeing this, they're like, well, I guess they have a name now, but as we recorded, we have no name. We are
Okay, so
just
if you're
we're
seeing this in the
starting this on a
future,
whim.
yeah. So if you're
We'll
seeing this in the
grow it.
future, came up with a name already.
Say
I don't
again.
know. We got it though. We got it. I didn't even
Yeah,
think about that.
I think by time it's posted, there will be a name. I just
Yeah.
because there has to be in order for it to be posted. So,
Yeah. Well, no. Well, we got to come up with a quick name right now to get it posted, and then when we
yeah.
think of
So
something,
okay,
okay, all
and
right,
then we think of something
we got
else.
it.
Yeah. So I mean, it could be like a temporary name.
Yeah, that's a temporary name, pretty much. Yep, yep, yep.
Okay. Yes. So like something, something JNL football talks
Something.
like that.
Yeah,
That might be it.
it might be
I have
it
no
actually.
idea yet.
Yeah,
It might be it. I just have to search to make sure it's not taken.
pretty much.
And if you're watching this, it means that we already took it, so you can't
Pretty
take
much.
it. That's the whole thing. So, all right, welcome, guys. I know that was a nice long intro. You know who we are now. So welcome into our homes each and every Tuesday and Wednesday for the rest of the season, and then beyond. Because we're gonna cover drafts. We're gonna cover everything from injuries, depending on how big they are and how impactful they are to a team. We're going to touch on stats. We're going to touch on what may be going on in your favorite team's locker rooms. All of that stuff we're going to cover on this show here. So I'm excited, man. I love talking ball. I know you do too. So let's get into it. As you can see, I am wearing a Redskins jersey. Now, the name Redskins is probably taboo. People don't like to say the name anymore. I love the Redskins team. I get it. We're the Commanders now. At one point, we were the Washington football team. So it is what it is. But it also isn't what it is because we lost, and it was terrible. It was a thrashing. The Bills, who is a playoff, they're a playoff contender, could be a Super Bowl contender whenever Josh gets over that hump at quarterback. But we got we got destroyed. I mean, it was going in, and I was actually at the Arizona game, right, going all the way back to week 1. It was rough. It was rough, and now that we see it, and I know it's something that I think we'll cover later on. What happened this past week with Arizona, which is incredible. But back then, we didn't know who they were. We thought that they were tanking for a quarterback coming out of
I
USC,
did
but Williams.
really thought that.
I did too. And look,
Crazy.
Caleb Williams would be a great fit there. He's also from DC, so it's really dope. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Arizona Cardinals players did not get the memo, so they're doing whatever. Broncos, that's another team we'll get into later. But Bills, man, yeah, Bills Mafia, they showed up. They cooked their asses. They cooked us something fierce. It was rough. Howell was sacked 9 times. I've never played in the NFL. I've never had a 300-plus-pound dude lay on me or hit me. Well, I have. No, I'm kidding. I have, actually. I know you've tackled me in the past. I know people on the field have done the same. Like, shit hurts. And hitting,
10 years
hitting,
ago, I was 300 pounds still. Yeah.
that's wild.
Thought
That's
about
wild.
that.
And you were fast, too. Like, don't
I'm
get it
still
twisted.
300 pounds right
Bell
now.
is still 300 pounds, and he's still
I've not
fast, which
changed.
is very scary. Like, it's crazy to think that a 300-pound man can move that quickly. And then when he hits you, you can only imagine how that feels. And Sam Howell, he's not really short. He's not the tallest one either. He's pretty stout. He's a solid guy. But look, you're taking hits over and over in a season. It's going to hurt eventually. And to get sacked 9 times and then throw 4 interceptions, I mean, it was a rough outing, right? But the way I like to look at things is I like to put things in perspective. This is his 4th overall regular season game in the NFL. Dude's still basically a rookie. He doesn't know any better. He'll get better. And our offensive line is a sieve right now. I mean, there's nobody that could really hold up against actual competition, which scares me because of what's to come. But, I mean, it's a week, right? It's football. It's a week-to-week game. We've seen it on the professional level. Hopefully our offense gets a little better. Hopefully our defense improves as well. Too many gaping holes on defense. There's one player in particular, I'm not going to call him out right now, but sometimes it just feels like he plays his own game. And he can because he's a freak athlete and he can do whatever he wants out there. But it's like when you're playing when you're not playing to what your team is trying to do, you're screwing everything else up, right? It's like me running a fly route when I'm supposed to run a slant. Like, why am I doing that? It's like, well, I can run a fly route. I'm the fastest guy in the team, but that's not my play. That's not what I'm supposed to do. So
That's miscommunication, bro. That's the worst.
That's it. That's it, man. So my opinion on both teams here, just to summarize this game, I think the Bills are going to be what they are. Josh Allen's a great quarterback. They got Stephon Diggs. They got a really solid running game now. Their defense has always been legit. So I think they'll be fine. I think they end the season with, of course, they'll end the season with 10 plus wins, maybe even 13 or 14. Going to the playoffs again. We'll see what happens in the playoffs. It seems like that's what Josh Allen's bugaboo is right now, but I think they're solid. For the Commanders, we've got a ways to go. I think this is the first game where we had a legitimate Super Bowl contender as an opponent, and it showed. we look lost out there. And I'm glad we were able to get pounded. Pause, because it was just something. Right, that was pretty rough.
Oh, you saw the
It was just something that was needed. Pause again. Oh God. All right, so I'm gonna stop talking there. But what game did you watch that you want to talk about, man?
I'm trying to talk about. Well, the one I just seen. I will talk about the Panthers and Seahawks, so I'm gonna do that another time. I'm gonna do that later on or something. But the Rams and the Bengals. That was a crazy ass game. Hold on, let me look at what. Bruh, hold on. Let me see.
Bengals.
My handy dandy.
That was that was an interesting.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie, okay, so I expected who did I expect to win? I expected the Bengals to win, to be honest. But what surprised me is their defense. That shit was crazy. Like, never seen anything like that from them. I don't know. I probably missed a couple guys. I never seen anything like that, bro. Both 1 and 2 teams. Shit crazy, man. Like what happened? There's this one play. Oh my god, see, I wish I had highlights. Damn it. But yeah, it was like a lot of picks, man. Like the cornerback, I think number 20, I want to say number 26, I'm not sure, but he was actually showing off. He got a lot of he was doing a lot of pressures, a lot of blitzes and everything, bro. They were sending a lot of shit, bro. It was crazy to see that about him. I don't know why. But
it was a wild game.
it was, bro.
Yeah. I lost a lot of money on him. So
I've never seen that before from them. I'm really surprised. Matthew Stafford was playing like his. I like one thing I like about Matthew Stafford. He be playing like his life depended on it. Like he be really trying to make a play. I like that about him though.
Yeah, he's always been a kind of rough guy. Like
Mm-hmm.
even when it was with the Lions like years ago, I remember it. I don't know if it was his rookie year or something, but he like completely fucked up his shoulder,
Oh, what
and
happened was if you're talking about the same, it was the Packers because I'm just thinking about it.
I think it was, yeah.
He threw the shot at that
And he
ball, got trucked.
he
You know when he did that noise.
yeah, he did, and he gets
But
up, and his arm is just
but what's cool about
blowing
that?
in the
His
breeze.
arm was fucked up. He came back out and he made a game-winning touchdown. That's crazy how he did that.
Yeah, I remember that. He's a tough ass, and
He
I
really
mean,
is.
God, he's what? He's getting closer to 40 now, so I know he doesn't have that many years
Damn,
left.
we're old. Yeah, that's crazy.
He's
40 years
aging.
old. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
we all
Oh,
got it.
and what is it? Joe Mixon and Jamar Chase. They were on some. Joe Mixon got 65 yards, bro. But the way he was playing,
Wow.
pretty good, bro. Like I can't even laugh. And Jamar Chase, he's playing. You know how he plays.
Yeah, I feel as though he got the ball almost every down. Like it was crazy. Like there was a span in between like
Mhm.
the second quarter all the way probably through the beginning of the fourth where he was just it was every play that he was literally getting the ball. I know this because I had a parlay going and
Oh,
I actually went the under. I think it was like supposed to be under like 91.5 yards. He cleared that by a lot. So
wait. So
that's
you
a
got him? You bet him to be under?
I bet him to be under because hold on. Because of history. This past year, this year the offense has not been rocking well. Like it's this is the
Yeah.
game where they actually were doing decent.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, he's probably not going to get over 100 plus. He got over 100 plus. So this is why I should stop betting.
I would never bet against that guy to get. I would never bet. Okay, so one thing I would never bet against him getting under 100 yards, and I would never
Mhm.
bet against Lamar Jackson throwing over 200 yards.
Yeah,
I would never in my life do
yeah.
that.
Ooh, I like that second one. So you would never bet on Lamar Jackson throwing over 200
No,
yards.
wait, no, I said it wrong. Whoops. Throwing under 200 yards. I would never, yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
wouldn't bet. I would never
Okay.
bet that he's going to throw under 200 yards. He's always going to throw over 200 yards, in my opinion.
I think that's even more solid now with the change of offensive coordinators and the fact
Yeah.
that he's got a receiving core that includes Odell.
Mm-hmm.
Not Odell's not ancient yet. I know what people are saying that he slowed down.
No, he's not. He's
Odell
just, he has
still
injury.
Odell.
So,
Yeah, it happens with age, man. These start popping and clicking. That's
yeah.
what they do, man. Yeah, dude. So the other game that I saw this past weekend was the Texans versus the Jaguars. Now, this game was a little bit of a surprise for me because I know the past couple years now, minus the Urban Meyer year, which was just dreadful for the Jaguars. For Duval, ever since that time, it was just rough. And I'm glad that now they have an identity because they have a coach that actually knows how to coach in the NFL. He, I
Mhm.
don't know, won the Super Bowl Eagles a couple years ago. So now that they have
Wait,
him,
who's your coach again?
it's Doug Peterson,
So
the old
I see his
coach.
face about,
It's the
oh.
former coach of the Eagles. Yeah, he coached the Eagles when Carson Wentz was there, and then Carson Wentz got injured before the playoffs, and then the guy by the name of Big Dick Nick, he decided that he was going to Nick Foles. That's his name. It's Nick Foles. He decided he was going to take the team to the Super Bowl, and now what's crazy, right, about that story? They have a statue of Nick Foles outside of their stadium, but nothing of Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz was the first round draft pick. He was everything to
Wait,
that
they have a
franchise,
statue of
but he
Nick
didn't win the
Foles?
Super Bowl.
They
Remember?
have a statue of Nick Foles?
They have a statue outside with Nick Foles. Yeah, at the Eagles Stadium. They do.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I
Yeah,
don't know why I don't believe you. Why would they have a statue of Nick Foles?
because they won. That's who won the Super Bowl for him against the Patriots. Remember?
It's just
he won
no. I don't
he
want to
won
do this.
their first Super Bowl in franchise history against the Patriots.
Oh, never mind. I just thought about that. Never mind. Okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
So that hey, look, that'll
Never
get you
mind.
a
Yeah, he
trophy.
made history. Never mind. You're
Yeah,
right. Damn,
yeah.
bro.
So
You know
I
what's
mean,
fucked up? I just thought about that. Hold on. That was
yeah,
the year Carson Wentz took them all the way there. Then he got injured, right?
that's exactly right. He got injured last game of the season or something like that. Towards ACL.
And then
What
Nick
luck?
Foles took
And
over
then
at the most important game ever.
he took over from the end of the season and took them to the Super Bowl. Like that's what's
And he
wild. It's
got the
like he
statue.
beat every other team to
Never.
get to the Super Bowl.
I never even
That's
thought
what
about that
it's wild.
shit. Yeah.
It's a wild story. I can't even believe that happened, honestly. And to be honest, I can't even believe what happened this
It'll
past
be
Sunday
better.
when the
It would have been
Texans.
better if Nick Foles carried him through the whole Super Bowl. Then the statue will be even more memorable. But he did literally win them their first national. I get it. Nick
He
Foles?
won. He won them their first Super Bowl. But Nick Foles, I think, is a thing in the past now. Especially because the Texans beat the Jaguars 37-17.
Nick
And
Foles?
yeah, I mean CJ Stroud in this game, he actually played really well. I know a lot
Yeah,
of
how many
people.
yards? I saw it. I don't know exactly. Was
Yeah,
it
I
like
think he had
280 or
like
something?
yeah, he had 280 with two tutties. And he only had like 10 incompletions the whole game. Like, and this is against the Jaguars defense. Like he fried. And
Yeah, Jaguars
amongst
defense is
all
young
of
and
the
hungry.
rookies, I think had the best one. He's had the best game
I
so
didn't
far
even
out of
know.
all the rookies that played,
I didn't
rookie
even.
quarterbacks.
Damn,
So
I didn't.
that's
Damn.
it's really good. I
We
mean, it's
should
good for
have
him.
got him. That's all I'm gonna say. We should have
Say again?
got him. I said we should have
Oh,
got
you mean
him
I
or
was gonna?
Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, because you guys had the second or first overall
We had the
this past.
first overall.
You had the first overall.
It was number one, bro.
You went
Like
with
we
Bryce Young, but Bryce
like,
isn't bad. He's not bad.
he's not. He just got a well, he's injured right now, but I feel like what's gonna happen. This probably not gonna happen because like the Panthers do a lot of stupid stuff. But what's gonna happen is by like the sixth, seventh, or eighth game, he's gonna get it. He's gonna be like, "Oh, okay, this is how you play," and then he's gonna actually know what to do. I have a feeling that's what's gonna happen, or we might trade him because we're stupid. But oh yeah, we might as well talk
I
about that game.
I
Uh,
hope yeah I hope you guys don't. I hope you guys don't.
um,
But to Texans, I mean, I think to sum it up between both of them, I think it's still a long season.
yeah,
I think both of them will be fine. I think Texans will have a. I don't know if they'll have a winning season, but it'll be around average for sure. Jags, I think they'll probably have a winning season. But the season is long and it's unpredictable, so anything can happen, man. What's another game that you have on there?
well, shit, we might as well just talk about the Panthers and Seahawks when I really don't want to talk
Let's
about it,
do
but
it.
that's the first one I'm looking at right now, so I might as well just talk about it. Fuck.
Let's do it.
But well, going into the game, of course, I wanted the Panthers to win. I was thinking like we were gonna win like 14-17 or something like that, probably. Um, I don't really care for Andy Dalton like that, but he is actually not bad. Like a threw for 361 yards, so he's not bad actually.
Not that
Um,
bad.
and but Geno Smith, I didn't. Geno Smith though, he played good, but it was the running game that you know kind of helped them get this W though, man. But damn, bro, 27-37, dog. 0-3. 0-3 Panthers. Seahawks 2-1.
I
Um,
mean, look, you might get the first overall pick.
I think no, hell no. Okay, we're not that on. We are looking. Hold on, no. I don't think.
Never put it past anybody to suck. I mean, we thought Arizona was going to be that team, and they did not do what I thought they were going to do. So you never
Like,
know.
we see the thing about us, the Panthers. We always, every year I've noticed, we always have a rough start. Then we try to catch up, and then that's what fucks us up.
Yeah,
And but I really think we gotta go over 500. If anything, we're gonna be 9-7 again. God, I hope so. But the Seahawks, though, I can't lie. Like Geno Smith, second string for Russell Wilson, like 2 years ago
I
or
think
3
so,
years,
but yeah, I
something like
think he
that.
was 2 3 seasons.
Now he's getting his just due now. Like these past 2 years, he's been cooking. Damn, wish I
Yeah,
had stats from last year, but he was definitely cooking though. Like, and then DK Metcalf, that transformer, Decepticon, like that guy. I don't even get how people can get him down. He's like a he's like Megatron's little cousin, like Calvin Johnson's little cousin or something. Like
yeah. I mean,
that guy.
he's truly like a linebacker playing receiver who can also run like a 4-3. Who's
It was
also
great.
like 0% body fat. Who's also like 230 pounds. It just doesn't make any sense.
You literally just described like James Harrison or something. That's crazy how you just did that. Like I think you're talking about James Harrison or Terrell
Yeah,
Suggs or something.
yeah, they're pretty similar in body size. I mean, that's ridiculous how big he is.
But
But
but if I'm not mistaken, see, I got to look back and see. When he was at Ole Miss, he was like freshman year or something like that. He was like a normal. That's kind of like how my cousin is, bro. He's like he was normal, and then like woke up one day he was like a huge freak. I don't have no pictures of him, but yeah, like,
yeah.
but like I remember that one video when I think Russell Wilson threw a pick, and he
Oh
knocked
yeah.
that
And
guy
then Buda
down.
Baker, yeah, he was by himself, and then all of a
And
sudden you just see
I
DK.
thought he was about to go all the way.
Yeah,
He's
it's like a
swing
gazelle,
like that's
just like
crazy.
leaping.
Big as hell.
Buda Baker's like, what the
Yeah, he
fuck?
didn't know. He didn't know at all, bro.
Yeah, good times. Good
Yeah.
times. You know who's not having a good time right now?
Ooh.
Anybody on the Denver Broncos roster.
Oh shit.
That
Oh my.
was
Yeah,
the
you
worst
gotta show
game.
me. My bad. Yeah, you gotta show me the whatchamacallits, bro. You gotta like let me know about the stats because I ain't gonna lie, I did not. I just know about the score. I don't know
Yeah.
shit else.
Well, in case people out
What
there don't know about
happened?
the score yet, I mean 70-20. Like, let's start there.
Never seen that before.
I've never
I
seen
didn't.
that in an NFL
When I
game.
first saw it, like when I first saw the score, it's probably on Facebook or something. I assumed somebody edited it trying to be funny. I was like, "That's funny. That's crazy that happened."
I was like, is that 10 or 20 or 70?
That shit was real. I can't believe that.
And I went back and I looked at all the touchdowns. I mean, so let me just start with the stats, right? Because that's
Yeah,
what's
like,
over 700 yards on offense. Over over 700 yards on offense. Get this.
passing.
No, so hear this.
Oh, wait.
Hear me out. Here's the breakdown. 350 yards rushing.
Wait. Had no idea. Damn.
350 yards rushing on the
So,
ground.
but the defense just like laid down,
Bro,
like
like, and I don't get into that because my theory is that locker room just completely quit on the coach. There's no way you could take an L by 50 points when another team scores 70 on you. Hear me out. 350 yards rushing, 376 yards passing.
how. So, how does that happen, bro?
So I have my theory. A few things.
Crazy.
You saw, I don't know if you saw it, but last year Nathaniel Hackett was the coach for the Broncos. They didn't do well. It was a bad year. It was his first year ever as a head coach.
Yeah, but I thought this year. I'm not gonna lie. I think it was this year. I thought they were gonna do good, bro.
I think that's what
But
everybody
the third
thought.
game, I can't say that, but you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but it's football.
Yeah.
And Sean Payton came in I mean, he was completely destroying the old offense or the old coaching staff. He
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Look, they suck. Like, yo, Russ is not even going to have an office. Why is Russell kissing babies? Like it just felt like he was just a bully coach. I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna do whatever I want. The last coaching staff that was here sucked. I'm gonna show you how to coach a team. And then I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna lose 70-20 against the Dolphins. I'm going to make sure my defense puts up 300, or not even puts up, but loses an attempt to tackle. Get this, right? 24 missed tackles in that game. I have never seen. I've never seen such a stat.
I don't know why.
You have to really try to miss. You have to try to get that number. Like you can't be a professional team and have 24 missed tackles.
Yeah, like they should like downgrade to like just being a community college, bro. That's
You
crazy.
have to at that point. It's Denver Community College. That's exactly
That's
what it is.
crazy.
I've never like when I saw the game, I was shocked. Like I was looking at it, and I'm like, yo, they're not like to me.
I gotta
Like
see it.
look, I mean, look,
Bro.
like and you know how it was, right? Like we went 0-10 our senior year. Like at some point, you just feel like the team just quit, right? They're like,
Yeah, but I don't think. Okay,
be
yeah,
here.
you're
It's
right,
just
but I
fun.
don't. You're right, but I don't think you know that 0-10 season in one game. I don't think we missed 24 tackles.
No, we never
12.
did.
I'll say 12
That's what I
for
mean.
sure.
Sure, possible. And I don't think we
24.
ever.
That's crazy.
I don't think we ever quit on our game. I think we just weren't talented enough. You know, we just
Wait, so
weren't
did they
talented.
literally? So they literally just said, "Fuck it." Like,
It just seemed that way. Like looking at the game, the it's not even the amount of missed tackles, but it's like how they missed. Right? I mean, it's like some guys are trying to push the dude out of bounds, and it was just weak. Tackling for legs, just throwing like it just seemed like they did not want to be there. And I'm sure once the score is like 50-20, you definitely want to leave, especially if that's the score in the third quarter, right?
no,
Like
wait.
it's
I
like
haven't thought about this. Hold on.
it's like why am I still here? Why do I even want to try? Right? So why would I?
No adjustments were made. They didn't like.
I
Don't
don't.
tell me they kept Russell Wilson in.
Yeah, and look, Russ cooked. He was not. Russ was not the issue,
It
right?
was just defense.
There were other issues,
It was
and
mainly
I
defense
think
for real.
say again.
It was just mainly like the defense.
Yeah, it was all the defense. I would say it was all the defense. Offense wasn't terrible, but there were a couple of picks, and your
See,
typical
bro, when it comes
Russ.
to,
But it was, I mean, 70-20.
yeah,
I
like
don't
and
think we'll
see,
ever see that again.
and when it comes to defense, bro, you know, you literally have to do your job, bro. That shit, like if you, okay, first of all, it fucks up the defense that you're on the field a lot, so you get more and more tired. But the
Mm.
more and more tired you get, the offense have to go on the field more and more and try and catch up. So you're just really fucking up the offense.
They were completely screwed. They were completely screwed,
Right.
man. So
Matter of fact, I wanted to say that about the Bengals. The Bengals, the way they played, they should learn from the Bengals. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's literally they fed off each other. Like, they fed off the offense, and the offense fed off the defense.
yeah,
Like, I remember, the fourth quarter, what happened? Um, he came back. I think somebody got an interception. They needed the ball back, and they got it right back. The next interception, the next
well,
play. So
next
yeah,
down,
they
yeah,
gotta get their hand. They were one band, one sound, synchronizing, bro. It was crazy how they were doing that. But yeah,
one.
the Broncos, bro, they gotta get it together, bro. Because like for real, that's like a stupid ass score you would expect from the Dolphins because the Dolphins is a young team. Nothing, not that high, but I'm just saying you would expect them
Yeah.
to be blown out.
Well, I think in the AFC, Dolphins are my favorite to go all the way, even above the Chiefs. Believe it or not,
And
Dolphins just seem to be the most complete team on offense and defense. Their passing
I
game
gotta
is
look into them more.
retarded. It's incredible. So I think the Dolphins will be. I think the Dolphins will be the AFC champions this year and go all the way to the Super Bowl.
You know whose defense I like that nobody, no, well, not their, well, it's more their D line, but nobody talks about them, bro. It's the damn Jets.
Mm,
I don't
that's a
know.
good one.
I realized how crazy they were when preseason game, bro. Like even their third string D linemen were like dogs. Like it's crazy how they were like that. That's the best D line. Like I think they got the best defensive line probably in NFL. I gotta look more into
Yeah.
them, but I
I would
think they're the best D line.
I would say San Fran. I would say San Fran is up
Oh
there.
shit! Never mind. Okay, never mind. I forgot
Steelers.
about them.
Yeah,
Well, I like the underdogs. You know, I like the Jets D line. Then
yeah, yeah. Their
dang. Oh
offense
yeah.
is another
Oh
story.
yeah. Shit. Oh, no, shit. Well, to be honest, shit, my new favorite ones is the Bengals. I fucking love the Bengals. D line.
Yeah,
They do
yeah.
amazing.
They're pretty solid. They're a solid group.
But you know, because I'm just looking at my bro. You know what pissed me off, bro? Seeing the Titans in the Browns game, bro. I've never seen Derrick Henry like get handled like this before. This nigga
Ooh.
got 20 yards
Oh my God! For the whole game?
the whole game. 20 yards.
Oh my God!
He got 20 yards on him. He
Oh
got
my
20
God!
damn yards, bro.
20 yards. I'm sorry for laughing any Titans fans out there, but 20 yards by a guy who is as big as a linebacker or a DN.
Yeah, bro. Like,
That's so. I mean, do they not pass the ball or like?
well, shit. Well, Ryan Tannehill had 104 yards. Sean
Yeah,
Hopkins only got 48. It looked like nothing was really working.
nothing
That's
at
what it
all.
seemed like looking at my handy dandy notebook right here. And
Yeah,
Deshaun, and the Browns, Deshaun Watson kind of cooked. He got 289 yards and 2 touchdowns. And
they expected that.
yeah, and then Pierre Strong, well, he ain't do as much. Pierre Strong, running back for the Browns, he got 27 yards.
Mm.
Amari Cooper, oh damn, Amari Cooper got 116 yards,
Woo!
seven receptions, 1 touchdown. So
Wow,
yeah, I
yeah,
guess
that was Deshaun's favorite target for sure.
yeah, bro. So like, I don't know what's happening down in Titan world. I don't know what's the fuck going on.
They need to tighten up. So they're
Like
not.
Derrick Henry, he's like a taller Adrian Peterson, if anything. He has the best stiff arm I've ever seen in my life.
He does.
Obviously, he didn't use it, that game, I guess.
Look,
Like,
I
as soon as
mean,
he got the ball, he just do it. Come on, tackle me, and then they just tackled him. I don't
yeah,
know.
it's I did see a couple Browns games. They're deep. Oh, of course we know Myles Garrett is on that defense, and they
Yeah.
got I think they got was Darius Smith. I think from he was a long time Packer.
Oh, well,
Um,
is he another end on the other side?
yeah, he's on the other side, so
Oh
they
God,
have a
yeah,
legit
I forgot
defensive
about that.
front. It's probably why Holmes didn't
For
run.
years, I always oh, I don't know, I never really cared about the Browns, bro. They always sucked. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
But these past couple years, bro, they've been showing out. Like I didn't expect them to win this game. I thought, matter of fact, I had like a prize pick thingy for Derrick Henry. I thought this dude was gonna get like 70, 80 yards. He got 20.
wow,
I thought he was gonna at least get 80 yards or
wow,
something.
wow.
Good.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, let's
that's
go to the next one.
that's rough.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
go to the,
yeah, it's I think for me, the one thing that stands out from this next game is that the guy who's running the rock is probably the only white running back that I know in the league,
who?
and
Wait, there's a white running back?
Christian McCaffrey.
Oh shit, I'm stupid.
You
Oh,
should know him
bro,
very
bro.
well. He was on your team. He was on your team, and he's the best one.
I
He's
like
not
him.
the best white running back. He's the best running back in the league,
I ain't gonna lie,
almost by
bro.
far. It's not even close.
Always when we had him, CB used him different. I like the way he's being used in 49ers because like when we used him, when the Panthers used him, like we always had to use him always. He was our main. We always had to use
He
him
was
always.
your everything guy. He was your Swiss
But,
Army knife and all that stuff. But
yeah, but like
everybody
when
was
he's with
always
the
talking about
49ers,
him to stay healthy.
like when he's with the 49ers, he works with them good. Like
Well,
they're like he's the man, their main guy, but at the same time, they got more weapons, so they don't got to rely on them as much.
That's very true. I mean, if you got Deebo Samuel, you got Brandon Ayuk, you got
Exactly.
you got a lot of people. You got George Kittle that you're throwing to too.
Oh yeah, that guy.
I mean, you could throw it to whoever, right? There's so many different people. And did you know that this is the 12th straight game that Christian McCaffrey has had a touchdown? So if you are a betting man, that means that next week you are going to put anytime touchdown for Christian McCaffrey because 9 times out of 10 that's going to hit. So I'm just telling
Thank you
you.
for saying that. Actually,
This
put that on my notes.
Thursday, I'm putting it in there just to make sure anybody watching,
Yeah.
make sure you know that.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's not only him. It's not only him that's winning, though. I mean, you still have the Mr. Irrelevant, right? A couple years ago, Brock Purdy is frying. The guy has not lost the game as a starter
was
yet.
not expecting any of that from that guy.
He has lost the game as a starter. That's ridiculous in the NFL. But and it's not a fluke, right? I'm thinking, all right, last year he only played like 4 or 5 games that he started, and I'm like, all right, well, the floor is gonna fall out from under him. Defense is gonna figure him out. He's still throwing buckets out there, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy to see. But
yeah, pretty much.
I think next to the Dolphins, in my opinion, well, I know Dolphins is AFC, but on the NFC, I think I would rank San Fran as the most complete NFC team right now, especially after seeing, play all that stuff. I feel as though San Fran is the most powerful team just overall.
Yeah, they are. I was trying to think. I was trying to like counter that, trying to think of somebody else that can counter that.
Eagles would be the closest one, but
yeah, I was about to say either
Eagles seem to. Yeah, I think Eagles. It's not a knock on them. Like they know how to win, but they're not.
They're a good team.
They're not flashy with it. They're not. They're just not like.
I like how they
not
play.
Sexy wins. They're just. I'm going to pound you into submission. I'm going to do a rugby scrum into the end zone, and that's a touchdown. I do too. They're tough to beat. Look, if you're winning games, I have no beef. Right, just keep winning. So, my opinion, for both of these teams, because I hardly talked about the Giants. I know Saquon is always hurt. Which is unfortunate because I'm a Penn State guy. He went to Penn State. He's a freak athlete, but he just has not been able to stay on the field. And your best ability is your availability. So I hope he heals up. I hope he gets back out there and starts frying because the Giants need a lot of help right now. I think San Fran will represent the NFC in the championship. I think they'll go all the way to the Super Bowl. I think this year they defeat that demon that beat them last year with the Eagles after their 4th-string quarterback. I think they get all the way. I have to start asking Giants fans and the organization a question. Like, I wonder if they feel like they made a mistake when they signed Daniel Jones to that contract. Because right now, it's not really living. So we'll see, though. It's a long season. It's still early. It's still a lot of games to be played. Hopefully they turn it around. What other games you got, man?
I got, let me see. I got the Packers and the Saints.
Oh,
and the crazy thing, well, I don't know if the stat matters now, but what is it? The Saints are both Saints and the Packers. They're both 2-1. The crazy thing about the Saints, I think I told you over the phone, their starting receiving core hasn't dropped a pass this whole season.
That's still unbelievable. That's still unbelievable. They've got hands.
I don't know.
Well, has that changed now?
That's what I was about to say. I don't know how to change. I don't know.
Gotta update the stats. I don't know. That's a good question. I have to go back and I didn't watch that film
because because not Jordan Love, Derek Carr. Well, I don't know. Hold on, no, never mind. Derek Carr, he got 103 yards. Chris Olave got 104 yards. That was his main receiver right there.
Chris Olave, he's pretty good. Ohio State kid. I know him very well. I'm a Penn State guy.
And then for rushing, Kendre Miller.
Oh yeah,
34 yards, 9 carries. Let me see. And it seems like Jordan Love was cooking. He got 259 yards. So I guess that's the reason why the Packers won, because of Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers' second string.
Yeah, look, I mean, Jordan Love has impressed me. I'll be honest.
I didn't know he was gonna do this either.
I didn't either. Like when I remember when Aaron was there and he got injured, I think Jordan Love came in for a few games and he looked
Yeah,
decent.
that's what happened. Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, seeing him play now, I'm like, whoa. I mean, I was looking at the Atlanta game and he's just throwing like Aaron Rodgers.
Singing,
Yeah,
singing it.
woo.
I
I
think,
mean,
and see, I
like,
think that
I got lucky.
I could be wrong. That's probably comes from like the Packers camp because Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers was under Brett Favre. He watched Brett Favre play for so long. He's just taking shit that he learned. Same thing for Jordan Love. He's just taking shit that he learned from Aaron Rodgers.
I
So
mean,
as soon
look,
as it's going to be under him, he's going to take what he got from Jordan Love.
it must be nice to have over like 3 decades of great quarterback play. It must be
I know,
nice.
right? That's crazy,
I don't know
right?
how that feels.
Me neither, bro. I just talked about.
I have no idea how that feels. So good for them. Good for them.
I wish I could do that. Like,
Yeah.
damn, I wish I could do that. Like, just pass on the torch, but to like somebody good, not just pass on the torch. You know what I'm saying? Just pass the torch on to somebody good.
Here, take the torch. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Take it.
take it. Okay, I'll take it. No, we need like an actual guy to take on the torch.
You need a dude. You need an absolute dude.
I kind of like how because he's a good I guess replacement used to say, but Mac Jones.
Yee.
Oh, never mind.
He's
Well, I don't know why I just said I don't want to say he's a good replacement for Tom Brady. Hell no, but I'm just saying he's a pretty decent quarterback. He's not bad.
He's not bad. He's not bad. I think an even better comp would be Lamar Jackson and Joe Flacco, right? I mean, you see
God damn, why the fuck did I not think of that? That's
that was the biggest update. Look, I saw the
yeah,
game.
You're right. I should have said that though. I shouldn't have said
Yeah, look, it's all good. It's all good. It's a perfect segue because Colts.
That is a good one.
It's a good one. It's a good one. And check me out, right? Colts beat the Ravens, unfortunately. For anybody who's living in Baltimore or is a Baltimore Ravens fan, it was a messy,
stupid over there, y'all. Stupid, y'all.
So yeah, I mean, it was a stupid game. I think the one thing I noticed.
It
was a lot of that. Yeah, it's a lot of that.
It's crazy.
A lot of the backups were in. I think Ravens are down like 7 starters or something like that. It was a ridiculously high number. And of course the Colts were down their quarterback AR. So they had Gardner Minshew in, and he was throwing some nice passes around. He stepped up, then he sealed the win for the Colts. With Anthony Richardson out, so that was good for him. I think Anthony Richardson will be back either next week or the following. He has a concussion, so I'm hoping he gets back. Lamar, as you mentioned earlier, I think saying Lamar never has a game under 200. He had over 200 yards, but he did not have any touchdowns. Also, no picks, which is fine. But where it gets a little tricky is the issue that he has with fumbling. In this game, he had 2 fumbles. And one of those fumbles, I think, cost them an opportunity to win the game. My observation is that both teams are kind of in this really gray area where they're trying to figure out their identity, right? You got a new head coach with the Colts. I'm trying to remember his name. I think it's like Shane Steichen or something, right? So he comes over from the Eagles, and then you have the new offensive coordinator, Todd Monken. I think he coached at like Georgia, which is a powerhouse in the SEC. Yeah, so he's there now to help out Lamar, but I think they're still trying to figure out what their identity is. They don't know who they want. To
be honest, I don't really know either because like I don't know what a running back is, and is Odell injured? No.
He is. Yeah, he is.
Well, that's another reason too. I don't know. They haven't done that with Odell yet.
It's a good. I mean, it's. Yeah, I'm not. I'll be honest. I'm not too familiar with their backfield. Both teams. I know Jonathan Taylor.
I don't know anything about it right now.
Yeah. It's all I know is that look. I think for either one of them, there's no reason to panic. Especially if you're the Colts, you've got a rookie quarterback. Like, there's nothing to lose. Just go out and play him. For Ravens, same. It's early. They always end up, ending the season well. So I'm not worried about anyone. Lamar just has to stop fumbling the ball, though. That's my take.
Yeah, that's like the main. That's the main thing. You know, oh my god, I don't know why, but you know who I'm talking about. I don't want to put him on the spot, but that guy that we used to play football with, he used to do this. I don't want to say it, but yeah, you know
Yeah,
that's
I
really
remember
important. You
that.
got to hold on to the ball. You got to keep it
You
close.
got
You know,
to high and tight, right? High and tight. That's what
you
they say.
got to keep it close. You can't,
Got to keep
and
that
then
thing
you're
in
the
there.
quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You're the most important guy
The
who's
most,
supposed
by
to have
far.
the ball. You know what
By
I'm
far.
saying?
The most important guy,
You
by far.
gotta, you gotta do better than that, man. You gotta do better than that.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. Let me see what else. Got a couple more games. Hold on.
Yeah, we
No,
got a
this.
few.
Hold on, because
I got
I got work at 10:30. I gotta leave at like 10. I got 40 minutes left. You got enough time, I ain't gonna.
Oh yeah, we got more than enough time. They only got a couple more games to cover anyway. So
Yeah, I got Patriots. Oh yeah, okay. You can go for the Patriots and Jets. That seems like it was a kind of like a defensive game. They both became 1-2. You know, to be honest, I expected the Patriots to win, and I was right. I expected them to win because, Aaron Rodgers out with that crazy, what is it, Achilles tear?
Phillies, yeah, that thing popped. You could just see it.
Like
It's
that's like that's that's never happened to me. But that's the worst pain ever because that's where all the movement of your foot. That's the main that's the main shit that moves the foot.
that's it. I mean, that's the biggest muscle.
Biggest one.
That's the biggest tendon. Yeah. So when you
Like,
pop that, it's just you can't.
and even if you get surgery, it's never gonna be the same.
Never ever going to be the same unless you're a freak like Cam Akers and you come back like in time for the Super Bowl in the same year. But um, Aaron Rodgers is going to be a 41-year-old man. He's got a lot of tread on them tires.
41.
Um,
Damn, bro.
yeah,
Like
it'll
you
be
remember when he
embarrassing.
was younger and he was just taking over for Brett Favre? He's 41 now.
I remember seeing his only Super Bowl game. I was in college. They were going against Arizona. It was Arizona. I think. Well, no, it wasn't
No,
Arizona.
no, no. It was
It was
the
who was the
Packers
Steelers?
versus Steelers, I think.
Steelers. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
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 Packers versus
yeah.
Steelers. Yeah.
Sorry, because I was thinking Arizona versus Steelers, but
That was a crazy game too, though. If you want to
that
talk about
was. I
yeah,
remember that. I remember that. I
it
remember
is a
all of
game.
that. Great games. Great games, man.
Like, oh yeah, okay, but for Mac Jones, for Mac Jones, let me see who really cooked. Let me look at the stats. Yeah, Mac Jones. Yeah, Mac Jones, 15-29, 201 yards, one touchdown.
That's not
Um,
bad.
oh shit. Okay, Ezekiel Elliott got 80 yards,
My
16
man Zeke.
carries. Oh
My
shit.
man Zeke. I feel okay rooting for him now because he's not a Cowboy anymore.
I know how
Um,
you feel. That's how I felt about who was I rooting for? And I was like, okay, this feels good. Oh, I forgot who it was. Damn, I forgot
it's,
who it was. It was probably Mike Vick. For real. It was probably Vick. But I'm trying to think of somebody. I'll remember. I'll probably bring it up sometime.
yeah.
But I did that to somebody most recently. I thought I had it. Never mind. But I had to think about like, okay, no, but Zach Wilson threw for 157 yards. He did pretty good. 18 for 36. Oh yeah, I wasn't finished with the damn Patriots. Pharaoh Brown got 2 receptions for 71 yards and a touchdown.
Hmm.
And then for the Jets, Dalvin Cook got 8 carries for 18 yards. So
Hmm.
okay, so they didn't really running wise, they didn't really do shit.
Yeah, I
T.J.
mean,
Garrett Wilson got 5 receptions, 48 yards.
okay.
Yeah, so it seems like they really ain't really do nothing really on the running
Um,
part.
there was a lot of frustrations on the sidelines between a lot of people. So
Uh,
I don't know what happens for the rest of the season. I mean, they're
well,
gonna win
you don't know
games.
what's gonna happen with the Jets.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna
Yeah,
win
I mean
games,
that's
but they're
scary.
gonna lose more than they win,
That's
unfortunately.
pretty scary, bro. Because you got to think about it. Since he's injured, all that money's wasted. So not only is all that money wasted, you also got to try and recoup. Wow. Anyways, you got to try and get some new quarterbacks, but for a cheap price. that are good as crap. I don't know
Yeah,
if they
good
could do
luck.
that.
I,
Yeah,
I
yeah, I don't think they could
I
do
did
that.
see that Kaepernick had a written letter to the Jets organization to try
They
to
instantly denied him. I was like, damn, bro, nobody wants to get this nigga a
nobody. I
shot.
mean, look, and the thing is, he wasn't like,
It's
"Yo,
a
I want
lot.
to
It's
come
a
back
lot
as
of
a starter."
controversy.
He was just
It's
like,
not.
"Bro, I want to come back to your practice squad. I'll mind getting your team ready." Like
No,
he
it's a
doesn't
lot.
even want to
It's
be a player. Doesn't
I
even want
think
to be.
because I don't think all the NFL players. I don't think they disagree with what he did. It's just that they don't want to bring all that drama to their organization.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nonstop circus.
Like
It's
that's
gonna be just
that's how it is with what's his name, Mike Tomlin. Oh shit, my
yeah.
shit's on 10%. Mike Tomlin, I'm about to sprint and find a charger. Mike Tomlin said, he doesn't want none of his team members to take a knee, and if they do, they're gonna get suspended. And yeah, I think a couple of his players took a knee, so they got suspended. I don't know why the fuck they.
Which is, I mean, he said he was gonna happen. So
Yeah, because
yeah.
he pretty much said like his organization they go by a certain whatever, and they represent the NFL. So the NFL don't like, that makes sense. I'm gonna
Right.
look for a charger for a second.
Go ahead, and while you go, I'm going to make like Justin Fields and throw to nothing. So watching the Chiefs and Bears game, one thing is absolutely true to everybody out there. My biggest takeaway from this game is that I am officially a Swiftie. That is right. I am coming out as a Taylor Swift fan. I am going to buy all the merch. I am going to sit front row at her tour. I am a Swiftie. I Swift and I Swift hard. I Swift 24 hours a day. I Swift. I Swift 7 days a week. I Swift 365 days a year. I am
Okay.
a Swiftie, and here's the reason why. Right? I mean, to be a Swiftie,
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna be right back. You keep saying
to
right
be a
back.
Swiftie, you just win. Right? That's what Taylor Swift does. She wins. She sells out. She makes money. And that's what Pat Mahomes has been doing for the Chiefs for a couple years now, a few years. He's a Super Bowl champion, two-time Super Bowl champion. And he dominated this past week, 24 of 35 for 272 passing yards and 3 tutties with a passer rating of 122.6. Dude is unstoppable, as we already know he was going to be, and the defending champs are still rolling. Travis Kelce showed off his skills for Taylor. If you're a Swiftie, you know what that means. And it was a well-coached game by the Chiefs. Nothing unusual, nothing out of place. But let's talk about the Bears, because the final score was 41-10. And the turmoil that has been going on between the Bears organization and what seems to be Justin Fields or whomever is on that roster, I feel like it's been destroying his confidence. Um, I feel like he's seeing ghosts out there, similar to Sam Darnold. I feel like he is leaving a lot of balls in his hand. Pause. I feel like he could be doing so much more, and it just seems like he's starstruck, or he just doesn't he's overthinking. And Vel, I know when we're on the field, if somebody's either in your head, or if you're a quarterback and you know a play's supposed to go one way and you're waiting for that read, or you're waiting for that man to be open, you
Yeah,
don't you're no longer like really just playing ball, right? You're not out there playing backyard football. You just, oh, that guy's open, I'm throwing it to him. I'm gonna throw it to this guy. I'm gonna make this right. You're overthinking it. And I think with
yep,
players like Justin Fields and guys like Lamar Jackson, like there's certain quarterbacks out there where for them simpler is better because they're freak athletes. So you just
yeah.
gotta let them go out there and be an athlete. Anthony Richardson is in that same category. And I don't want to just keep naming black quarterbacks and think that only black quarterbacks just know how to be athletic. They're smart
They
too,
do.
but it's like you gotta play to your strengths. And I think if Justin Fields is now a drop back passer, which he shouldn't be, dude can run.
I love Justin Fields, bro.
He
I
led the
love
league last year in
Justin.
rushing as a quarterback. Like he is that dude.
He's
So
just not doing good right now. He just,
he's not
it's
he's not. But
but I like him.
and I
Like on paper.
worry.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. My
Yeah,
bad.
no, I worry for the Bears because um I've seen this kind of dysfunction as a Redskins fan, and I hope it doesn't lead to that point where the quarterback is just, he's just getting booed. And people hate him. It might be the coaching. It might be this.
Chicago's a rough place, so they might boo him.
They already have been. They've been booing him, but
Yeah,
it's
they
just
might
like
both him.
I feel as though I feel as though Justin Fields could be saved by another organization who's willing to take a chance on him. I
So you
just
think
don't
he
know.
should? Where do you think he should get traded then?
If it was me, maybe the Cardinals. To be honest with you,
I was thinking that.
maybe
That would be
like
cool.
I don't know I don't know what's gonna happen with Kyler Murray. I think he still has it, but
He
if
still has
he
to go to
does,
high school. Short ass. I'm sorry,
if
but
he's
yeah.
vertically challenged. But if he he's actually not that short though. He's like 5'9" or 5'10". Like
He's my height, but why
I
does he
know.
look short as shit?
I think it's just because his feet
Yeah,
move so quickly.
I think it's
And
because
it's the
everybody else
NFL.
is six
Everybody's
foot something. I think
yeah.
that's what everybody else is 6 foot something, so
Yeah,
therefore he looks short as hell.
it's the same way, right? Like AI and basketball looks short. Dude's like 6'2". So it's it's
I would
like
average 6'2".
either 6'1" or 6'2". He's not, he's not like 5'11".
He's
He's,
taller
he's
than me.
yeah. AI is taller than both of us. It's just that everybody else is tall, right? Like
Yeah,
Kobe was
that's
6'6" or
wow.
something. Kobe's
Swear to
like
God, bro, I thought him and Kyler Murray. I thought they both were 5'3". I don't know. He
well,
looks 5'3".
I don't know. Kyler's he's average height, but
Damn.
yeah. I mean, I think that would be a good landing spot. There's some other spots out there that I think would work for him, but they're already set at quarterback. Like Eagles would be a great place for him to land, but that ain't gonna happen. Tampa could be another good one. You know, Ravens, like there are some, but they're already solid at quarterback. So
I
we'll
can't
see
imagine him
what
in the Ravens because they got Lamar Jackson.
happens.
If anything, well, you said well, you said they got a shitty contract, but you can go with the Giants.
That's that
Um,
could be another start.
um,
I just think he'll be a move.
probably the Jets
Yeah. And look,
or
I mean, they may lose the majority of their games this year, which means and look in the draft, and we'll touch on that later on in the year. There are a
yeah.
ton of quarterbacks coming out, and I'm talking about high level quarterbacks.
Oh, see, now
Caleb
I gotta look at
Williams,
I
Drake
gotta
May.
I gotta look at the college now, so
Yeah,
I
I
can
mean,
pay
Shador
attention.
Sanders might be coming out of Colorado. Like, there's some really Jordan Travis from Florida State. Some really great quarterbacks that are coming out. So there's
Yeah.
going to be a lot to choose from. So if you're in a market for a quarterback, don't look anywhere else but the draft. Yeah. What's another game you got there, man?
That's what I'm about to look at. Well, we already talked about the Packers and Saints. Oh, I got. Oh my God, I forgot about these. Oh, you already talked about Cardinals. Did you already talk about the Cowboys and Cardinals?
Nah.
Okay, I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about the Falcons and Saints. I don't know why I did that. Why did I do that? Anyway, let's talk about the Falcons and the Lions game. Fuck, I don't know
The
why. I'm
Falcons and
horrible.
Lions. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
bro. Well, I don't care about the Falcons, so of course I wanted them to lose. Of course, I want they're in my division. I don't
Mm-hmm.
really care about the Saints. Really hate the Falcons for some reason. Shout out to
Yeah.
Javi. Hate the
Shout out to
Falcons.
They suck.
Love you, Javi. Hate the Falcons. Anyways, yeah, I expected them to lose, which they did. Yeah. Javi gonna be so mad looking at this. Yeah. Javi
Shout
gonna
out to
be pissed.
Hobbs. You
Shout out to
suck.
Javi, man.
You
Yeah,
suck,
Falcons.
Hobbs. You suck.
Yeah. All right, so Desmond Ritter threw for 201 yards. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that because there might be some other Falcons fans. But all right, Desmond
We're
Ritter,
kidding.
he threw for
It's all in
201
fun.
yards. I want to say his name, Bijan Robinson.
Bijan.
He
Close.
carried for 33
Kind of like
yards.
mustard.
That does sound like some mustard. Kyle Pitts, 5 receptions, 41 yards. Okay, that's not bad for the Falcons. It seems like I ain't gonna lie, even though he's oh my God, even though he's a Falcons running back, I like him though. Like I ain't gonna lie,
Bijan.
I do like him. I
He's
can't
really
like
good. I saw him play at Texas. I knew when the Falcons got him, I was like, damn,
Yeah, you
that
know how
is
they like physical running backs.
they do, and he's physical and he's just quick. I mean,
Yeah, like
these jukes
I
that he was
can't
doing a couple weeks
can't
ago,
deny it. Like he's
oh,
actually not bad.
beautiful thing of beauty.
Yeah. Oh, and then on the Lions side, uh, who I didn't even. Wow, I'm horrible. I didn't write the quarterback's name. What's the quarterback for the Lions? I am horrible.
Jared Goff, Jared Goff.
That's what it is.
Oh my gosh.
Because I'm
Oh,
looking at it, huh? Anyway, he's 22 for 33, 243 yards, one touchdown, one interception. Okay.
not bad.
Okay. Then Jamar Gibbs got 17 carries for 80 yards. Then Amon-Ra St. Brown. Okay, he got 9 receptions for 102 yards. Yeah, so they were pretty much on fire, pretty much. Like
Yeah, it's not bad.
all aspects of the field on offense, they were just on fire. Jared Goff just made a mistake and made an interception, but it doesn't matter because Falcons lost. You know what I'm saying? Man, I want Javier to look at this. Like, we got to clip this out of the short. Put
Should
it up.
tag him in it. I should tag him in it, or like
Yeah,
just
like
send him.
make this a okay. What we just did, make
Just
that
make
a
a
short.
clip.
Put that short.
Yeah, put it out there and then tag him in it.
Or just edit it out as like a short clip as a video. It don't matter.
We're gonna tag the shit out of him.
Yeah,
funny.
but yeah, they both 2-1. I I'm so fucked up. I imagine the Falcons going 2-14 for the rest of the season.
Damn, you were just shitting on the Falcons.
Okay.
I know. I don't think they're that bad.
Like
They're
that,
not
I'm
bad.
assuming that's how you
They're a
are with
good
the
team.
Cowboys. Like,
Huh?
I'm assuming
That's
that's
what I would want. I'd want the I mean, look, no, you know what? I'd want the Cowboys to win every single game up until maybe one of the last games of the season where they must have a win, and then they're just gonna lose to the Bears. Like that's what I hope happens. Where the
That's what you
Bears are like
want.
one in everything, and they just need one game to get into the playoffs, and they just get dumped on by the Bears. Like that would
Okay,
be
I see with the Falcons. I just don't. Never fucking liked them. Like I like. Of course, I think I hated him more because like Mike Vick was on the team and he was great and
right.
he cooked. So of course I didn't. Oh yeah. When he went to the Eagles, that's when I could cheer for him. So yeah, but yeah, I envision I don't think Desmond Riddler. To be honest, if the Falcons focus on Bijan Robinson, the running back, if they focus on him, just focus on him some more, give him the ball some more, they could probably do some stuff. Because I like Bijan Robinson, I can't lie. Every time I said his name, I got it wrong. It's okay, I'm gonna get used to it. But yeah, bro. Yeah, like if they focus on him, they give him the ball some more, he'll be something to worry about. He
Yeah,
was
Bijan's gonna have a good year.
Yeah, like I can see him going far if he just stays healthy.
I think I betted him on being rookie of the year.
Might
I
be.
think yeah, most likely he will be.
Yeah,
I don't see another rookie out there who's dominating like he is. So good for him, Texas
yeah.
boy, horns. Um, yeah. So Steelers and Raiders. Now this sort of game I love. I love
Uh-huh.
the old fashioned beat 'em up, drag 'em out. Oh, we only got about 4 minutes here, but beat 'em up, drag 'em out, kick his ass, sort of game. This is what that was, right? It's
For
your
real?
knock down, drag 'em out, lunch pail, gym rat, first one in, last one out. That's the type of game this was.
Yeah.
It was rough. It was a hard hitting, great game. I loved every second of it. The running
Those
game
are the best
sputtered.
ones, bro.
I
Those are the
know.
best ones.
I'm still waiting for Najee the Freak Harris to get a 100-yard game. I don't even know if he's had a 50-yard rushing game yet. He's only had 139 total rushing yards in these last 3 weeks, which is crazy because he's a monster of running back. He's an incredible athlete. It's just like I don't know if his play design has to be because you can't. You
Yeah.
gotta learn. You gotta know how to use your tools, and he's a great
Yeah,
tool.
there's certain people they just
Great
don't.
tool.
Every running back runs a certain way.
Yeah,
They all run differently.
they do, and you gotta know your running back and know how to use them, but they just don't, and it's sad. Um, yeah, I mean, scheming is important. Josh Jacobs too. I mean, there's another guy who's just he's a great runner, but like it just I don't know. Like there's only a few teams in the NFL that know how to use their running backs well, and of
Yeah,
course, there's no surprises that those are the championship
yeah.
teams. They
They
just
just
they just
know
don't.
how to. They just know what type of blocking schemes to use for that
Yeah,
running back. Some running backs they'll scan. They'll scan the field, so to say, before they
yeah,
jump into a hole. Some running backs jump right into the hole, which is crazy. I don't know how they
jump
do that,
in.
but they just jump right. They don't even like look. They just go. They know the ball got to go in that hole, so they just go through it no matter what. If there's a person there or not,
Yep,
you know what I'm
see
saying?
hole, run through hole. That's them.
Yeah. Then you got the ones that they'll just cut back all the way over there, and then they'll just make a touchdown over there. So yeah, they all run differently, but you just got to know how to use them. Like I think,
And
who do you think has the best O line? I thought it was the. I thought
I
before
think
this season,
Eagles.
I thought it was before this season. Well, 2 seasons ago, I thought the Cowboys had the best O line. Then it went from
He
them
did.
to the Eagles.
Yeah,
No,
I
no, it
think
was
San
them,
Fran
the
has a great
Eagles.
line too.
It was them, the Eagles, and then I liked the Chiefs' offensive line. But I
Yeah,
think that's only just because of Patrick Mahomes, because he's a freak.
right.
So in my head, I'm thinking they're giving him time.
Yep,
But like
they
he's a
are.
freak of nature. He does sidearms and shit. So
He creates his own time too.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, he does that.
He's an
So it's like,
anomaly.
yeah,
Yeah,
when they don't block, that's what happens, bro.
yeah.
That is what happens. Hold on, I think. Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. Hold on. I already did this.
Should
All
only
right, then
be
we
about a couple.
talk about the shitty ass Cowboys and Cardinals.
Ooh,
All right,
yeah.
well
Dive
before
into this
going,
one. I'm gonna salivate as you talk.
yes. So before this game started, I had the Cowboys losing. Fuck. I don't like the Cowboys either. I don't know why. It's something about them. I never liked them. Yeah, so I assumed they were gonna lose, and they did. You know. Dak Prescott, let's get start with the Cowboys first. Dak Prescott, 25-40, 249 yards, one touchdown, one interception, which is good, I guess. For
Yeah, yeah. For a cowboy, those
I
medium.
guess. Tony Pollard, 23 carries, 122 yards.
He bowled
That's
out.
pretty good for a running back.
He def- he definitely bowled. Let me tell you, it was not that loss was not on him. I'll tell you that right
Yeah, he's damn. Like, I'm
now.
like, I'm reading the stats. I'm like, oh shit,
He bowled
Kirk.
out. He's very
Wow.
underrated. I hate saying that, but he's a very underrated running back. He's really
I
good.
guess so. Maybe I got to pay attention to the. Let me put a star. With this nigga name. Yeah,
Like a Dallas Star. I guess they're the
no,
Cowboys.
I'm gonna put like
Uh,
a peanut star. Anyways,
there it
uh,
is. First peanut star reference of the show.
yep. Let me see. Oh, and Michael Gallup, 6 receptions, 92 yards. No,
Hmm.
not bad. It's not bad.
It's close to
So,
one.
and then what is it, the Cardinals? Josh Dobbs,
Yep.
basic name. Anyway, 17 for 21, 189 yards, one touchdown.
Nope.
That's not bad. Actually, he did good. Like
Here's what I saw. I think their
80%
social media
average,
team.
huh?
I think their social media team named him something else. They called him the Pastronaut. I like that because he's a rocket scientist. Like he's really smart. He's been to like NASA internships and stuff. Like
Hmm.
he's a legit like I guess like aerospace engineer or something. So they
Oh,
call him
shit.
Pastronaut, like astronaut, but
Yeah,
pass. He's a quarterback.
that makes sense.
What
Okay.
a joke! It's great.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
Pastronaut. I like that.
All right. So James Conner, he got 14 carries for 98 yards and a touchdown. Also, oh man, you got 98 yards for a touchdown. What the fuck? Oh, that was so. 40, bro. But yeah, I get what you're saying, though. Pastronaut. That makes sense. Yeah, I get it. Man. Yeah, why'd you have to ruin it, bro? No. James Conner got 14 carries for 98 yards. Then Michael Wilson got 2 receptions for 86 yards, bro.
2 receptions
Okay.
for 86 yards.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like Josh Dobbs, the Pastronaut. Anyway, it looks like they were okay, now I'm looking at the score. I'm looking at the scoreboard thingy, like the score. Oh yeah, they pretty much dominated this whole game, pretty much. Like I'm
It
looking
was
at,
rough.
they were always on top.
It was rough.
Pause.
Pause. It
They
was
were
rough.
always, yeah, they were always ahead of them the whole game. Yeah, so yeah, they was on a mission, bro. They were on a mission.
And they did. I mean, they accomplished that mission. They achieved
Yeah,
it.
they sure did, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. The Cowboys are not gonna go far. They probably are. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna stop. They might go. They might go far. You know, they lost this game, which is great. But you know, they're only gonna go so far. That's a good way to say it.
Yeah.
They're only gonna go so far, bro.
Happens every year. It's
Yeah,
like a
they're.
book that you read over and over again, expecting a different
Yeah, so
ending
what's
for
gonna
whatever
happen
reason.
is, if they do good next game, which I know they're not. So when they do good the next game, so okay, boom, they do good the next game. They're gonna think it's time for the Super Bowl. We won. We got the Super Bowl now. Super Bowl tier. I'm like, I don't know why they do that.
Every year they do. They're insufferable.
No
That
damn
fan
sense.
base.
Why they do that shit?
They are
I can go
insufferable.
on this page. But yeah, did we already talk about? Yeah, we already talked about the Rams and Bengals.
Yep.
We already talked about. Well, who else you got? Who else you got?
Oh, that's it. I am.
Yeah, I got. Oh shit!
I
Hold
got
on,
through all of my games.
hold on. Because I
Any
think
other,
I had 2 more games than you. I think. I
any
already
other
talked about
any
these. I
other
already
week
talked
three
about them.
ones?
I just gotta talk about the. I just gotta talk about the Chargers. The Chargers and the
Charges.
Vikings. All right, so what time is it? Okay, boom. We timed this perfect. All right, so I thought the yeah, okay. My predictions in my head, okay, it was right. Thought the Chargers were gonna win.
Oh, I did
I always
not.
like Justin Herbert for some reason.
I did not. I thought the Minnesota Kirks were going to do a lot of scoring. It's going to be a lot of touchdowns, but that was not the case for them at all.
Nah,
They
some told me I don't know why. Some told me that Justin Herbert has something to prove. I don't know why.
he definitely does. No, he does. He does. You're absolutely right. He there's been a
I
lot of
like the underdog.
noise.
I like the underdog story. I don't know
Yeah,
why. Probably has something to
yeah.
prove. Probably. But yeah. So Justin Herbert, um,
Jake Herb.
straight dang, he's cooking. 40 for 47, 405 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
They ain't run the ball once.
I'm gonna get to that. You
One
about to?
carry.
No,
One.
hold on, I'm gonna tell you. Hold on, and then Joshua Kelly. Oh man, no. So Joshua Kelly got 11 carries for 12 yards. He had 1 yard every time he got the ball. So I don't. So I guess when it
Oh
comes to
man,
hold
I
on, but
see why they abandoned the run.
listen to Keenan Allen. He got 18 receptions for 215 yards.
18 receptions.
Yeah, for 215 yards, bro. That means that it seems like they only threw to that nigga.
That is literally it. That was their game plan. Close your eyes
I'm
and
trying to
throw
think in my
the
head. I was
guy.
like,
Keenan
you
Allen
only
somewhere
threw to
down
him.
there.
You probably threw to the running back every now and then.
God.
It looks like yeah, their mission. They just said fuck you, Kelly, bro. We're just gonna throw all day.
I mean, both him and Austin Eckler. I know he was trying to fight for more, recognition and pay and all that stuff, but they didn't. I mean, golly, they didn't use him at all.
Yeah.
18 receptions. Yeah.
You know how tired. You know how tired he was. I know he was tired as hell.
Jeez. And
Yeah,
he's
but
an older receiver, so that's impressive. That's like Mike Evans getting 18 receptions in a game.
yeah, 'cause I remember when he first got drafted. He's
Yeah,
definitely old.
he
But
is. He's
Kirk
been there.
Cousins, Shit, Kirk Cousins was kind of cooking too.
Oh yeah.
No, he got 32 for 50, 32 for 50. He had 367 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception.
Oh my.
Damn, like what the hell's happened to the D? Like, what's wrong with the defense? The pass defenses.
I don't
Oh,
know, man.
then the rushing yards. Alexander Madison, they got 20 carries for 93 yards.
It's not bad.
Justin Jefferson got he got 7 receptions for 149 yards and a touchdown.
Woo! He went off. All
And
of them.
and
God.
looking at the scoreboard thingy, bro.
Get
Looking at
like
the scoreboard, bro. Yeah, the Chargers, bro. They were on a mission, bro, and like they were just and the Vikings, bro. They were just trying to play catch up since the second quarter. That's pretty much
wow.
what happened just now. They were just trying
Man,
to catch up. Like this whole.
Vikings, they need some well, both teams I think need some work on
I'm about to
defense.
say not just the Vikings. They both
Yeah.
they both need some help on the pass defense.
Yeah,
Like
they
either they
need
need
some.
more pressure,
Yep.
more pressure, better D linemen
Need
to
some help in the
build that pressure.
secondary. Yep.
They just need better secondary, bro. But yeah, bro, they need to do better.
Wow.
Yeah, the Vikings they 0-3. Chargers is 1-2. I know you fuck with Kirk Cousins, bro. So
It's my
I,
guy.
I think I think I think Kirk Cousins, the Vikings is gonna go far compared to the Chargers. They're gonna go farther.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
Okay.
Even though I just said Justin Herbert had something to prove, that's why he won. But
Mm.
overall, the overall of shit, I think Kirk Cousins is gonna go. I'm calling the Vikings Kirk Cousins. They're gonna go farther than the Chargers.
All in the Minnesota Kirk. So
Yeah,
that's
they're gonna go farther than like
okay.
just overall in this season.
Overall.
Yeah, because
Maybe. Yeah.
Kirk Cousins is
Maybe.
good.
I think if they don't, I think if the Chargers decide to choke more, um,
Mm-hmm.
as they typically do, then I think the head coach is going to
That's
be looking
another thing
for
too, bro. They
Herbert for something.
when the games actually matter, that's when the Chargers choke. You right, because they could have
Yeah.
went so far so long ago.
Yep. They could
But
have, and
for years,
look.
I'm talking like since like the LT days, bro. They could have went far,
Yeah.
but they
Yep.
didn't. It
Yeah.
was just it's literally just one player or something that fucks them up. It's not even like they. It's literally just one play that fucks them up, bro.
But that's the game of football. It's the game. It's a game of inches. It's 1 week at a time. All the old cliches that you guys have heard. That is what football is. And this was the week 3 recap,
It was.
presented by J and L Football Talks. That is going to be our name.
They're good.
Yeah, great job. This
They're
is
good, man. They're good.
this is the first one in the bucket. What you guys are going to hear next is it's going to be the forecast coming up for week 4. We're going
Oh
to hit
yeah, we gotta let y'all know.
that
Yeah, I'm gonna
tomorrow,
do my
man.
predictions.
Yeah.
My predictions. Yeah. Shit, I might do
Yep.
it when I get to work.
Get,
I'm gonna write it down on my phone, do some
do
predictions.
it, man. Do it.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna give that to you. Probably. I'm gonna try and do it by the. I'm gonna try and do it in the morning. Then by the end of the day, I'm gonna sing you my predictions, and we can do the video probably.
Yeah, we'll just
I
do
gotta
it.
say I want to do this.
We'll do it on here for the subscribers. We'll
Yeah.
read it out so you guys can take notes. When
Mm-hmm.
we list out who we believe will win. And look, hey, here's what we'll do for you. So today, what we want in the comment section to write down what your favorite player did or what your favorite team did this past week. Did they lose? Did they dominate? Did they get dominated? Did they win? Did your favorite player get injured? Let us know. We're a community. We're trying to build that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Let us
tomorrow
know.
we'll dive in. We'll go more into detail with the locks that we have for the week.
Yep.
Football season is here. We're diving right into week 4, y'all. So
Yeah, we
stay
in there.
tuned, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That's the only way you'll be able to see our faces here. Until next time, man, keep watching some football. Yeah.